So we talked about this a little bit, but there's natural threats, and of course if you're going to be in Kansas, you're probably going to have a higher probability of tornadoes. If you're going to be in Florida, higher probability of hurricanes. And so it'll depend upon your geographical area of what those vulnerabilities would be. Looking at technical issues, and what I had said before is the team needs to decide if it's going to look at even the smaller issues of maybe even a T1 going down. That's usually not part of your BCP, because then you're going to be using it all the time. The smaller things are usually carried out by continuity plans. If your supply systems, your electrical power, your HVAC, your fire suppression, those things go out, that can have huge effects. I mean, if you think about you lose all electrical power, it doesn't matter if everything's working, you've lost all power. So what some companies will do is have redundant power lines coming in to their enterprise, and now the redundant power the feeders need to come from different transformers, because that's why you have it. If in case a transformer blows up or somebody runs a car into it or there's some type of lightning or whatever, and that can negatively affect your power. Some companies have actually paid for redundant electrical feeders, power feeders, that they think is running to two different transformers or substations, but they're going to the same one. So when it goes down, both lines are down. So you actually have to investigate. Same for your, maybe you have redundant T1s or T3s. Make sure that they're not both vulnerable to the same type of disaster. Now, we talked about human-made disasters. Disgruntled employees can cause big problems, of all the way from deleting data, corrupting databases, to coming in with a gun. And there's been several instances where companies have not properly prepared for a disgruntled employee, and they come back and they shoot a lot of people, or they take people hostages. So there's a lot of things that this team needs to consider.